Ja, no, se vi switch on then.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that interval. Sure you thought you'd learned your drinks, and I certainly think you learned your drinks. But I hope that you met a few people and saw a few things that have interested you. Singing together is in our blood, and we do it more than we think. For instance, if you're sitting at the traffic light singing along to a silent radio, the chances are you look across and see somebody in the car next door doing it. And in this section of the play, we're going to explore some of those other times in our lives when we made a community team, but we never really realised it. In this section of the play, we're going to see Frank and Mabel a few years later. They're living completely separate, but they're still living parallel lives. And using the magic of theatre, we're going to, again, carry on comparing the two parallel lives.
Thank goodness that's over. I never realised when I agreed to be the president of the Guernsey Professional Tomato Growers Association, it would be such hard work. Not that I begrudge it. Tomatoes have been very good to me, but sometimes you just need a break, don't you? I wonder what's on telly. It's a very big screen telly.
Looks like Frank's watching ITV. TV themes and adverts, some of the instances when we can all sing along together without even knowing it. And what we're going to do now is play a classic advert that certainly many of us will recognise, and those of us who don't recognise it will enjoy it. And I want you to just join in, and I want to see how long you can keep going before you run out of steam when you forget the words.
Everyone's a fruit and do not care. If you really would just care. Everyone's a fruit and it's nutritious and nutritious to deliciously chew. Everyone's a fruit and not care. Make these up as we get along with it.
That's it for that bit at the end. So there we are. We can all laugh communally. I think now what we do, we need one more TV theme tune just to move us on to the next part of the evening. Again, once you've got past the initial part of this theme tune, just join in.
Welcome to the semi-final of the match between West Ham and Nottingham Forest.
I think we should see exactly what Frank can see on the television screen. That's a question. Well, while we're trying to work out.
It's ever so exciting.
Well, it's part of the evening. We need to be a football crowd, so I need you to stand up, please, and I need to see a few scarves waving. That's one another place we do a bit of communal singing, isn't it? So there's some scarves waving. Now, so this is a few acting now. Down here on the terraces, up there, in the stands. Yeah. They've got some real scarves next to you. And it's a goal! Oh, no, that's a really near miss. We've got any zooblers there, man? Oh, they've got it. Anyway, that'll do, okay. So who knows what the fans of West Ham sing? It's Micro Flying Bubbles. So now we're going to have a quick sing Micro Flying Bubbles. And you're a football crowd, so please we don't want any kind of nicety in this. We need a good, energetic, but not quite right, rendering of this song. Yeah. So that was Frank. Let's see what Mabel's up to. Oh look, what a surprise. She is watching the BBC. I wonder what programme she watches. Again, let's just have a listen to one of the theme tunes that she loves and see how far through this one you can get. It's a lot more difficult to go down, down. Let's see. Last night of the proms.
As we approach the end of the last night of the proms, official exchange take place between the arena and now the audience will have to quieten down because here is the conductor to direct the ever-popular Jerusalem.
Oh, I love this one. Now, there's a spare knitting needle. I'm going to conduct it.
Well, before you do that, mate, are there any youngsters in the audience who'd like to come out and conduct this big choir of people when they sing Jerusalem? Because we've got some special batons for you to wave. Anybody else can come and help? No. Of course you do. Anyway, yeah. Everybody here is a youngster. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would arise, we shall sing Jerusalem. on June the 15th. June the 15th, for anybody who wants to hear him do August time.
I went to the proms once, the last night too. There were thousands of people there, and thousands of people coming out afterwards. The problem was, I lost my bearings in the melee, and ended up getting a bit lost. And it was pouring with rain.
Oh, I remember a match like that in town. Headed back to London to get the train back to the ferry. Weather was filthy, and I got a bit disorientation up in the smoke.
I think we need to help Frank and Mabel get together, don't we?
Yeah.
They need to talk to each other. Well, so far they both had a long day, they're tired, and they want to go to bed. So we're going to sing that old favourite, Show Me the Way to Go. Okay. Gents, don't you forget to stay in character. You've got to be frank, we need the accent. Ladies, when you get to your verse, you've got to be quite... You may be tired, but you're still a lady. And you need to concentrate on your words, they're different. So you have a look at them first, if you don't know them, have a quick giggle, then concentrate very hard. So, gentlemen first, please, with Frank, show me the way to go home. Mabel was truly happy that night, with a song in her heart. And now I'd like to welcome back in seventh heaven to sing to us Cheek to Cheek by Irving Berlin.
Dancing can be so much fun when I'm up with you, holding on to just the one who makes my dreams come true. When I'm in heaven,
pigeons. And now it's starting to rain again. That'll get rid of the birds. My ex is too good for that. It's quite refreshing out here, really. Don't you think? It is. Makes you feel like sort of singing in the rain, really. That sounds like another tune, doesn't it? And I think we've got the hang of this thing now, haven't we? So, how's about we try a cappella? I'm not ready yet. Hang on. A cappella. I've got a good joke here. I know it sounds like the name of some fancy pasta. Now we need to start now. But it just means singing without any of them not instruments playing. That's always singing around with their voices. A cappella. Are you going in? Lads, give it a try. Come on, ladies, you can do it. Try if you like. That works, you know. Wait there. I'm singing rain, just sing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. That's enough. Right. Sorry, a minute. All funny. Ain't any fun. It's grand. But back to reality.
I think we need the rain sound. Can we have our rain sound? Just remind us, please. A good Is it heavy rain, Frank?
Oh, yes, it's raining now.
Cats and dogs, all right, we need a bit of a apple. Let's go around. Cats out there. Let's have your practice. Please.
Now, where's the app?
Oh, quick everybody, don't stop. I think that rain sound has turned into Mabel's shower. Really? Mabel's had a tough day. Delivering comfort to the world through the medium of tomato soup didn't seem to be quite enough anymore. Maybe there was more to life than just being very able and rich. She climbed into the shower and relaxed. And as she relaxed, her mind started wandering back to a time 30 years ago.
I've not even hummed in the shower for about 30 years. I've never had the time. But I can't help thinking about Henry. I was so angry with him running off and finding another girl just because I was too busy to see him. And I can remember now the song that I sang to convince myself that I didn't care that he was gone. Then I buried myself in my work and never even bothered to try and find him. Actually, this feels quite nice. I wonder if I can remember the words.
So while Mabel's remembering our words, have we got any ladies that would like to comfort? Or maybe help her sing it? Because there's a funny bit in the middle, you see, and all of you people haven't practiced this for a while, you might get a bit caught out. Or are you just going to leave them on anyway, Mabel?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay, nice true. Why don't you stand up, ladies?
Bye.
very lucky in love. First, I chased away Henry. Then all those years later, that lovely man in London made a wonderful gesture and walked me to King's Cross. He even gave me his address, but the ink ran in the rain. So I never managed to contact him. Just shows, though, a small act of kindness can have an enormous effect. A bit like the effect of a blob of cream I put into my Mabel's oh so rich and creamy cream trousers. I've still got the cap he gave me to wear, though. I think I know someone who can make use of it.
Looks like Frank is getting soaked. We need a few. You what?
Hello, I wonder, could you use a hat? Do you mind if I come over?
Suit yourself. Ain't no law against it. You'll get thoroughly wet through, though.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
They stop now.
I'm very able, but I'd rather be happy. Maybe another small act of kindness will help me get to know Frank a bit better. I like that. You need to watch out, or you'll catch your death of cold. Here, put this old cap on. I've had it for years.
Will you get that? Suits you proper right, doesn't it? Makes you sort of look nice somehow. With one black little finger on it. and it stuck. Henry sounded much too stuck up for me. I stayed there growing tomatoes, eventually sold my business and retired. That went until a few weeks ago, when I decided to come home, because I lost all my savings in the fencing scandal. Yeah, so we both divided our lives to tomatoes then, didn't we?
Henry.
Liza.
So we had 2 chances and we wasted them both.
Third time lucky.
3rd time lucky.
There's an hole in my pocket. Dear Liza, there's an hole in my pocket. Dear Liza, and a hole.
For what do you want it, dear Henry, dear Henry? For what do you want it, dear Henry? For what?
To bring the tomatoes, dear Liza, dear Liza. To bring the tomatoes, dear Liza, that's what.
I'll buy you a new one, dear Henry, dear Henry. I'll buy you a new one, dear Henry. Let's go.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how Frank and Mabel, or should I say Liza and Henry, finally got it together after 50 years of occasional near misses. You're an absolutely wonderful performance. Let's give yourselves a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm conscious of the time, so I don't want to protract these thank yous, but I think you want to say some thank yous to a few people as well tonight, I'm sure. First, can we say a big thank you to Mabel? Thank you to Malcolm Batchelor and the rest of the band. Just like for sound, screens and lighting. Well, vote for the shower cubicle without which tonight's performance would not be. Also, a big thank you to Seventh Heaven and our choir orchestra. And finally, I did tell you he was good, didn't I? A big thank you. I have one more final thank you to say to you for coming this evening, because tonight we've been raising money for Water Aid, and look at the size of the audience around us. This is a fantastic fundraising event. We've made a lot of money, I'm sure, but if you feel your ticket price wasn't sufficient for the entertainment, you do have buckets at the back and at the sides as the exits as you leave. Do feel free to put something in the bucket, and we'll put one of Mabel's shower caps in this one so we don't lose it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Know that a bit of a show, the best part of it is the after-show party. So as a reward for working so hard and carrying on the thanks theme, let's sing a final song, Thank You for the Music. Up your stand. Thank you.